Hello, ladies and gentlemen, for the third time. Third time lucky, as they say. All righty, find our seats and we'll get on with proceedings. Thank you very much. Tell you what, this is the best crowd I've ever emceed at. Amazingly disciplined, just straight to their chairs, all silent. Love it. Thank you very much. It's only early, I'll give you that, yes. So without further delay, we will move on now with the 2025 Southern Stars Awards. Yes, give us a round of applause for all of you marvellous people that are in the room. Yes, my name's Tim Ginever. I am a radio presenter on 5AA. You may have seen me on Channel 7's broadcasting of the Sandford football, or you may have seen me on Crime Stoppers, but just keep that to yourself, all right? That's our little secret, okay? Now, what I'd like to do tonight is begin by acknowledging the Kaurna people, the traditional custodians of the land that we are gathered on here this evening. I pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging, and I extend the respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Islander people, and including those that are amongst us here tonight. So just some general housekeeping, which you may have already found out. The toilets, ladies are on the right, gentlemen on the left as you pass through there. In case of an unlikely emergency, please just follow our staff. They will lead you to the correct exits, which are there, and there. I don't know that for sure. Just follow them. If you've got a mobile phone, please switch that off or put it to silent so we can enjoy all the great moments that we're going to celebrate here tonight. We will have a formal welcome. It'll be from our Chief Executive Officer, David Moran, and then we'll hear from our Chair, David Martin, as well. After that, we will get on to some important length of service awards presented by board members, followed by the first of our 2025 Southern Stars Awards. So it's a big night and one that everybody in the room thoroughly deserves. We will then be presenting more awards to finish the night and some extended time to mingle with our good friend DJ George. Now, DJ George, yes. Give DJ George a round of applause. He hasn't even started yet, but I know the impact that he's going to have on us tonight. To all our length of service recipients, congratulations on your service to a wonderful cause, being the difference in the lives of some of the most vulnerable people in our community. I mean, anybody that's of my vintage would probably have had a parent in aged care, and what you do is just fantastic, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Yes, absolutely. Give that a round of applause. It's amazing. To see it firsthand is incredible. To thank you for your service this year, there's some of the residents and clients have made a keepsake gift. It's either a coaster or a candle, and it's on your table there. And if you have noticed it, please take that home, and it'll remind you of tonight and for years to come. Now, to officially get us into the program for the evening, I invite the Chief Executive Officer of Southern Cross Care. Will you please make welcome David Moran to the stage.
Great to finally get going. Thank you, Tim, and thanks for being the MC for tonight. And I must say, it's actually an absolute pleasure to have a fellow Port Adelaide supporter as our MC tonight. I have to formally say this. It's not often, in fact, not at all often, we get to invite a Port Adelaide legend, and you are, to help celebrate our community. So anyone who's been to Central Induction, when I present, when I talk about Better for Life, I always say Port Adelaide exists to win premierships. We exist to make people better for life. The Indian cricket team exists to win the World Cup. Their women did it. So I do use Port Adelaide as a useful analogy. On behalf of the executive and management team, I'd like to thank you all for being here. We welcome our board members that have turned up. I think they're all here now. Of course, our staff, our very devoted volunteers. I can see the table over there. Whether you're here in person or watching online, so there are people watching through the live stream. So, hi, people watching online. I'd like to acknowledge those who have travelled all the way from the Northern Territory and particularly Victoria. So I don't know what happened. Did you drive here? They said you're at the you drive to the airport probably. And they're representing our Resi Care, our retirement living and home services. I'd also like to acknowledge two very special guests that we do have. So we've got Sue Bowler at the main table here, who's the wife of our our last chairperson before before David, so Brendan Bowler, who's a mad Port supporter as well. And we've got Lauren Fatulis, who is Carol Day's daughter, and Carol's a real legend at Southern Cross Care as well, and we're really pleased to have Lauren here as... So they're here to help us present awards named in the honour of their late family members, because we do like to recognise past contributions at Southern Cross Care, because everything we do has been built on the work of other people, and so we like to acknowledge that, and we do that with some of our naming conventions. And you'll get to see them later this evening. I've got another very special guest here, so Jason Eldering, who's the CEO of Southern Cross Care Queensland. So Jason, he's there. He's who invented service, courage and compassion, and we stole it off him. So he was the inventor of it. So we stole Queensland's values and we're using them even as well as you are. And they're a lovely organisation, so we're really pleased and honoured to have the partnership with you guys. This year has been massive. We've had a very big focus on preparing for the sector-wide reforms. We've been investing in our people, our processes and our systems, and it has been pretty painful at times. Our achievements over the past year are a tribute to all of you and everyone else out at our sites and in our services, our staff and our volunteers. Without you, we can't do any of this. You're a daily demonstration of our Better for Life vision. And certainly, you all display our values of service, courage and compassion. Gee, that's so easy to remember, isn't it? SCC, service, I love it. And you're the true engine room of our organisation. Your own efforts have ensured that we maintain a good quality of life for the people in our services. In fact, if you look at our World Health Organisation indicator, 98% of our residential care residents experience a good quality of life, according to quite a detailed, validated tool, and 87% of our home care clients are experiencing this good quality of life. In retirement living, we look at a thing called a Net Promoter Score, and the industry average is about 44, which is really high. We're at 57 for the services that we look after. So, and sometimes that hovers up to 60, so we do a really good job. I do want to shout out to our home services team this year, because everyone knows the new Support at Home program's coming and it's tipped the whole sector upside down. So these people in home services have continued to deliver high quality care in people's homes and also within our health and fitness centres, while also engaging multiple times with hundreds of valued clients. So, there's well over 600, and there's been, some people have taken 10 consultations. So just incredible amount of work while still trying to do their day job. And that's to help prepare for the new Support at Home program. We also saw significant progress in our development program. So we had more homes completed at Oakfield Rise, retirement estate at Mount Barker, and I know there's people here from that village. And I think we did 57 in the last year, and we've got our last 37 odd this year coming up. So it's a massive effort. The expansion of Pearl at Fanny Bay in Darwin, so 26 new beds. They're finished. We can't open them because of the government rules that we don't know how to get the beds activated. But they're there and ready to go, and we've got a big opening in early December. And it's got a brand new health and fitness centre attached to that as well. The birthplace of Southern Cross Care at Croydon Park, our lovely 10 little units that nuns have been living in, they've moved out, we're upgrading them. And that's the first ever project that Southern Cross did. And so we've almost finished refitting all those units as affordable housing. So it's a wonderful thing to celebrate the first ever site that Southern Cross Care had. As the year draws to a close, I'm very proud to reflect on the work done by everyone here, on the reform working groups to lead change across the organisation. It's just so hard, and you've been gruelling, and we've got past the 1st of November, and now the work really starts. But the resilience shown by you all, it's just incredible to learn new ways of working, because it is quite different, and to keep ensuring that we deliver a high quality service. And that's what our community deserves, and that's what we'll keep doing, because we're Southern Cross Care and that's what we do. But we couldn't have done any of it without you. So that's why we're here tonight, to recognise not only length of service, but people that also have been recognised by peers and other clients and family members. So we'd like to thank you all for your dedication to our residents and our clients, your commitment to our Better for Life vision, which is really obvious, because we can't do it without you. You make it. You make the vision happen. It's really important you understand that. Even as an individual, you make it happen. So I really hope you enjoy tonight. We're in a lovely centre here. This is my decision, by the way. I'm going to take the credit for it now. I overruled the team. So it was captain's pick, and we got it right. So, other than the Victorians arriving late. So, but I do hope you enjoy tonight as a celebration of everything you have done and given to our community and making the difference. Be the difference, which we promote in our campaigns, because you're doing it and we're doing it together, and that's really important. So I really hope you enjoy tonight and enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David, and all due credit to yourself. Well played. Now we've heard from David, we will now move on to our chair. Another David, Mr. David Martin. Please make him welcome.
Thank you, Tim. Welcome, everybody. Welcome not only from me, but on behalf of the board. And welcome to all those playing along at home on the live stream across South Australia and Northern Territory and in Victoria too. So welcome to you all. David's, the other David, has already said most of the things that need to be said. It has been a time of extraordinary change, and the reform in our sector has been quite significant. I don't need to tell you people that. You're at the cutting edge of it, you know. And the preparation for and the lead up to the New Aged Care Act and the standards and so forth, it feels as though it's been coming forever, and we've been preparing for it forever. And yet, you know, 1st of November, we're on. It's on. The game is on. And it will continue to change, but it has required a lot of change from everybody in this room. So it's required flexibility, it's required resilience, was the word David used. We've asked you to be open to change, to do things differently, to be open to new systems and investments and things that we're doing. And from everything that we see at the board level, you've embraced those things. You've embraced the challenge, but you've also embraced it as an opportunity. As an opportunity, not just to comply, but to enhance what we do, to further reinforce what we do as Southern Cross Care, our commitment to person-centred care, to excellence and to our Better for Life vision. It's what makes us different and what it makes the lives of the people we care for special. So thank you for that. And here's, I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but the change is going to continue. You know, we haven't just hit 1st of November and all of a sudden the hard work's over. It's going to continue, but we know we're up for it. The demand for what we do is always increasing. You know, we have an ageing population. Their needs are increasing and becoming more acute. And so the importance of what we do, the importance of what you do, because you're at the front end, you're right on the front line. It's what you do that makes all the difference. You're the people there who are continually striving to enhance the way we deliver our services. And whilst there will continue to be changes, the one thing that I know and that the board is so totally confident of is that the thing that won't change is the commitment of everybody here, everybody throughout our organisation, to being better for life and to be the people who make the difference. So, on behalf of the board, I'd just like to say thank you to each and every one of you for your commitment, especially during this time of significant change and challenge. I know that at board level we regularly get reports of, you know, and sometimes they're anecdotes and sometimes they're detailed reports, just about the great work that is happening at all of our sites, in all of our services. And I have to say, it makes us feel pretty proud of our organisation and everybody who works in it. So, on behalf of the board, and as a board member, it's our honour to be here with you tonight to celebrate the Southern Stars. So, to everybody who's been nominated, congratulations. It's a great honour to be nominated. To those who win, well, congratulations. But to all of our Southern Cross Care team, and just about everybody in our whole organisation seems to go above and beyond to be the people, to be the difference. We as a board offer our heartfelt thanks to you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I want you to really kick up your heels and enjoy it because you've earned it. Thanks.
Thank you, David. Is there anybody else in the room named David wants to make a speech? No? Okay. Good, because it's not on the run sheet. Okay, now we're going to get on with our Length of Service Awards. First up is the 10 years Length of Service Award. And can I please ask Liz Compton to come to the stage to present these first set of awards? Thank you very much, Liz. Now we've got a few to get through, so I'll just ask, as I call them out, we'll hold our applause right to the end until we've made sure that we've got everybody's award, and then we'll thank them all at the end with a big, rousing round of applause, okay? First person to receive 10 years length of service is Anshul Thakur. All right, who didn't listen there? Michael, you're head of people and culture, and you couldn't even listen to that? Amit Joshi. We're going to hold our applause right till the end until we've got everybody with their award. And here we go. Bhushan Singh, Bihati Prashar, Bianca Chechen, Kathleen Imring, Fiona Salentis, Jeanette Pearce, Irosha Yogathram, James Judd, well, we didn't say no wharf whistling, so that's okay. Jazbar Daliwal. Ooh, bit of woohoo. Joe Manalo. There's a lot of love in the room tonight, I can feel it. Joanne Brooker. DJ George is going to have his work cut out, isn't he? Julianne Pike. Karina Sutcliffe. Catherine Noski. Kashabu Patel. Crystal Ungaling. Laurie Cronin. No, Laurie? Okay. Liz, you've done the first half. Congratulations. Well done. Shook hands beautifully. A hand for Liz Compton. It's not easy. Looks easy from down there, doesn't it? Hey? We'd like to welcome to the stage Claudia Goldsmith to present the rest of the 10-year length services. Thank you very much, Claudia. All right, see how we go. Lynette Venning. That's you, Lynette. Claudia, stop hiding. Come forward. Malumi Espinoza. Marianne McPhee. Mawathage Sena Baratne. Michelle Crone. No. Michelle Wright. Muhammad Islam. Monica Schuster. Hey, Monica. I was about to say the supplementaries are, we will get nowhere. Pauline Victory. Bujar Apple. Rajinder Sagi. Rosemary Hannam. Samantha Wood. Sandeep Kaur. Sophie Siamas. Susan Schillebeer. Timothy McKeough. Well done. Umesh Rana. All right. Congratulations.
Last name is you forgot.
Thank you, sir.
Last name is Rana.
Wayne Cotton. Now, did I miss you earlier, sir, or? Mr. Bubba, well done. I think we'll put our hands together for all the 10-year services. Fantastic. Thank you, Claudia. Well done. Now for the first of our 2025 Southern Stars Awards. Now, the Southern Stars Awards are an opportunity to recognise staff and volunteers who go above and beyond to demonstrate the important values of the organisation. As we heard earlier, service, courage and compassion in an outstanding manner. We would like to congratulate all the finalists, selected over 1,400 nominations, which is incredible, and thank each and every one of you for being the difference in the Southern Cross Community Care. Please remember, when you hear your name called as a finalist, make your way onto the stage. If you win and want to say a few words, that is fine. If you don't, no dramas at all. And you can do exactly that, or somebody can be watching on Facebook as well. Please do so. I'd now like to invite Executive Services Esther Westra to the stage to announce the finalist and the winner of the Service Star Award.
How great is it to be here tonight? So exciting, what a great night of the year. So, thank you. Service Star is what we're talking about now. And obviously service is at the heart of what we do. And you'll be, as you get to know the nominees this year, you'll see that they're a cheerful, happy bunch who are all happy to help and go the extra mile. And more than that, sort of the genuine care that they give shines through in the nominations this year. So, for the difference to people, let me start that again. For being the difference to people in our community through service, dedication and positive commitment to helping others, the 2025 finalists for the Service Star are Alan Hardy, Wellness and Lifestyle Assistant, Oncoprin Garage, Residential Care. You got to come up, Alan. So Alan is always ready with a smile and a helping hand. He brings a sense of fun and residents feel at ease. His bright and cheery attitude lights up the room. You can see what I was talking about. Alan is known as using his this approach to support residents when they're confused, engaging with them and kindly redirecting them. He cares, it shines through in the everyday. And what I was most interested to learn about Alan is that he's learnt to knit. And with this, he's started knitting groups and connects with residents that way. And many knitted gifts have been shared, I believe. So Alan is quite the knitter. The nitwit. I didn't say that. Okay, excellent. Isabel Lyon, Resident Liaison and Administration Coordinator, the Mornington Retirement Living. Isabel is an all-round delight. Super friendly and always willing to help. Nothing is ever too much trouble. She's patient and kind. And she's genuine, and all appreciate her listening ear. All of Isabel's nominations came from the residents at the Mornington, which is really special. Well done, Isabel. Our next nominee is Julie Schmidt, our Home Care Assistant, Home Care Darwin. So Julie is friendly and approachable and genuinely shows care for people's welfare and has a deep sense of empathy. Julie makes cakes for people's birthdays, so she's the lady to know, and she's a team player. Many of Julie's nominations came from clients and their family members, and something special said about Julie is that when Julie leaves, people always feel brighter and have a better outlook for the day. Beautiful is that. Our next nominee is Leah Badger, Sala and Arts Manager, Peter Taylor House. I don't know if you managed to catch the Sala exhibition, that's the word, at the Migration Museum this year, but it was truly amazing. Over 600 portraits created by our residents with local students. And Leah works tirelessly to make this happen, and as you can see from the exhibition, she's exceptional at what she does. It's not just about the outcome though, it's also about the process, and Leah's really good at engaging with people with where they're at in the creative process, and the work that comes out of that people are really proud of. Leah has a contagious positive attitude, and people appreciate her calm, kind and compassionate approach. Despite the multiple juggling that's always going on, people feel seen and heard when interacting with Leah. So it's beautiful. Well done, Leah. Our next nominee is Sally Rogers, personal carer, Oaklands Park Residential Care. I haven't spotted Sally yet. Oh, Sally. She's at my table. Sorry, Sally. That's a fail. Sally has been delivering care for over 15 years with Southern Cross Care, and she's the embodiment of person-centred care. She works in the memory support unit and anticipates residents' needs and responds with kindness and respect. She's always ready to help and works tirelessly to make sure everybody's needs are met. Sally is known for her kindness and her cheerfulness, and one of the first residents that greeted Sally when she started all that time ago says that Sally has been smiling and helpful ever since. Thanks, Sally. And the final nominee is Shauna Tilley, Receptionist Administration Assistant, Oakfield Lodge Residential Care. So Shauna is the star of the front desk at Oakfield Lodge, but many residents and families know her for her service also away from the desk. Shauna has an infectious smile that creates a welcoming atmosphere and a genuine warmth. People feel seen, valued and included. She knows everyone by name, and Shauna is consistently going above and beyond, embodying kindness and support in every interaction. Whether it's helping a new resident navigate, tracking down items or taking time to gently de-escalate and support a disorientated resident. Thank you, Shauna. So, congratulations to all the finalists. The 2025 Service Star Award goes to Isabel Hardy, and that makes no sense, does it? No, we don't have an Isabel Hardy because it's a dual winner, and my eyes did something crazy. Alan Hardy and Isabel Lyon, congratulations.
Thank you. I work as a part of a team, so all of us win this.
I didn't prepare anything, so I just want to say thank you.
I can only do one at a time.
Yeah, give all the nominees and the winners a big hand. Outstanding stuff. Thank you, Esther. Okay, that was lovely. We'd now like to welcome to the stage to present the Courage Star Award, which will be presented by Chief Operating Officer John McNamara. Thanks, John.
So tonight for the Courage Star Award, we've got 5 wonderful finalists that I want to present to you. And before I do, I just wanted to share something around the concept of the Courage Star Award. Is that this year, the changes David talked about, I'll just cover the 3 that really are part of this. So we're dealing with much more complex care needs in aged care in the last 12 months than we probably would have been in the past. In home care, they're going through one of the, as David said, one of the biggest changes, a lot centrally too. They're just changing the way we care for residents from an administration perspective, and then the poorer residents themselves or the clients have to work out for them how the funding's changing too. So a lot of change within that. And then thirdly, there's a lot of increasing expectation from consumers. In aged care, home care and in retirement, people are, whether it's the government or the people we serve as well, they are expecting more. So with that, the first person I'd like to call up is Chelsea Bell. Chelsea's one of our retirement village managers, and a lot of the villages we have don't actually have a village manager on site. So they're really challenging to manage because logistically you're not there with them and you've got so many people to serve. But I just want to give you a concept of some of the things that Chelsea's trying to achieve. And recently she's been doing an extra region while we've been trying to backfill a role. And the feedback that we got from some of the residents that are in those extra regions has been like, wow, this is even better than we've had before. And she's doing it as an and. But a lot of the things in those villages that don't have a village manager on site, she's trying to juggle. We want to have more social activity within those villages. We want them on site to become much more of a community, and that's not easy to do when a village manager's not there. We want more responsiveness to any property and garden issues. Sometimes we have to help residents sort out differences between each other. And she's a mediator. Sometimes the residents don't have a family or an advocate and they just want someone to talk to, they need some help, and Chelsea will be there to listen to them as well too. So problem-solving skills, mediator, anything they need, she's the lady. And I just think that, when we see feedback from residents and people saying things like that, it's just really to be commended. Well done, Chelsea. And the next person I'd like to call up is Jan O'Leary. She's here. So when we were talking about more complex needs and how that plays out on the floor, when we talk about more complex needs, a lot of the feedback we got with Jan, it kind of gets me, if I was there on the floor watching it happen, some days you don't have a consistent take-up of shifts for the usual people that know the residents really well. Some days it's really difficult, a lot more agency, really harder to be person-centred. So you need leaders, you need those shining lights who come in and show the gang how to deal with it. And in this case too with Jan, if you have multiple people with increased care needs all pop up at the same time, and you've got to work through that, but it's got to be person-centred to each person and everyone needs to be led along. Jan is the absolute shining light for that. And so, round of applause. And the next person I'd like to call up is Jodie Maudsley. So in home care, they're changing, everyone's changing what they do. And we're changing systems, processes, we're trying to understand how to have conversations with clients and explain the change to them as well as to each other. As a side job, Jodie's actually trying to learn a new job within that team on top. She was scheduling before, now she's a care coordinator. And the feedback too is she's just jumping and asking 50,000 questions to try and understand that role, and at the same time trying to help them through the change in the systems, trying to calmly ring the clients and tell them about the change so they don't get freaked out and upset, and she's doing it to aplomb. So, got to say thank you. Renuka Tamang, can you please come up? So just the gang at Pearl that are just sitting here with Jan, we were just talking before and I was just saying to them that most people that have popped up to Pearl from Adelaide over the last year or two, I think what we're seeing is it's going to next level great. So much good feedback, but some of it all starts with admissions. If you get the right admissions and the right fit and mix with the team, and you keep a steady ship, and everyone knows how to look after our residents, it starts there. And that's when we get residents out of hospital, we've got to make sure up front that there's nothing missed and that everything's really investigated, just like you're triaging in the ED. You're just doing that again here. How she's working with Jan to get that right, challenge the hospital and go back to them when they miss things that really that should be there. And once we document it correctly, we get the care plan right, we actually a person-centred look after that resident, but she's also looking after the team. And you're seeing the nods going on there. So huge round of applause for Renuka for that. And lastly, Yanette Asifa. So this one's got a slight twist in that where Yanette is excelling is not just in complex care issues, but what comes with that obviously is complex behaviours. And everyone at JP2 is coming to her to actually ask when there's multiple issues going on and how to manage those behaviours. You know, how can you show us the best way and how can we settle this down and get it right? And that's, you know, for someone to lead like that for something that is hugely complex. When you talk about complex behaviours, they can be as a result of multiple reasons that you need to get right behind and learn and understand to be person-centred, and she's right at the forefront of it at a time we really need it. So, again, huge round of applause. All right, need my glasses. No? Oh, is it there? Fair enough. Okay, aha. So the winner of the Courage Star Award is Yanette Asafa. Do you want to say something?
Thank you.
Good, all right, thanks.
Congratulations. If you want to make your way down there, lovely Anna will take a photo in front of the board to all our people that were nominated and to our winner. Congratulations. Well done. Thank you, John. Well done, mate. You just took half my notes, mate. If you don't mind returning those, that'd be terrific.
Which one's yours?
Otherwise, that's the end of the night. Thank you very much. That's one way of shortening, I suppose. Good on you, Johnny. Well done. Before that, you did really well. Okay, now, I'd like to call up our Executive People and Culture man, Mr. Michael Rasheed, who will give his own update on the year, but also present the Compassion Star Award. Please make welcome Michael Rasheed.
Thank you. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, buddy. Even though he's a Port supporter, we'll persevere with that. It's certainly a privilege being here tonight to help to celebrate you. It's a really, really great night. We want to celebrate you, obviously our hard-working staff and volunteers being the difference in our community. The past year has continued to challenge us. We've heard from both Davids about that. The constant change in our sector has called for courage, for resilience, and most of all for compassion, and our residents and clients, and for compassion for our residents and clients and each other. If we talk about aged care, there's three constants. One is the calling of the greater, the higher being, as we all know. Empathy. If you don't have the empathy card, you cannot survive in aged care, and we all know that. And change. And change is constant. But if we look at change appropriately, then it creates opportunity for us as well. And that's what we try to do as an executive team and the board. We try to ensure that we create that opportunities as we see it too. So, but it is constant, and you're all living that. To our incredible staff, day after day, you show a deep commitment to our Better for Vision life, or Better for Life vision, I should say, and the people we support. You are the heart and soul of this organisation, and the difference you make in the lives of our residents, our clients, and each other is beyond measure. To our wonderful volunteers, you show us what compassion looks like in action. You donate your time and unique talents, and to be the essential helping hand or listening ear. We simply couldn't do this without you. And if you combine those two together, our staff and our volunteers, together you all form a remarkable team united by a shared passion for being the difference. You truly uphold and reflect our values, as we've heard before, our service, courage and compassion. You do a wonderful job. So please give yourselves a round of applause. We're really good, great stuff. Over the past year, we've continued to work on initiatives and programs that help support you to make Southern Cross Care a great place to work. We continue to work on those. We've implemented a new rostering system in Human Force designed to improve the employee experience, and I'm hoping those here that work in residential have experienced that. We're providing staff with a mobile access to shifts, which we certainly didn't have before, and also for shift bidding. And what it helps us do as an organisation, it helps build consistency in rostering practices. We've also implemented the Fair Work Commission's work value case. And the really important part about that, it actually goes some way to actually recognising the amazing work you all do by giving this sector some increase in wages. And that's been fantastic to actually see. We've renegotiated our Nurses Enterprise Agreement, and I'm pleased to say that yesterday, I think it was, Steve, wasn't it? We actually got a notification from the Fair Work Commission that's finally been approved. So you'll be hearing more about that, which is fantastic. And we've also implemented a new recruitment and onboarding system, PageUp, and again to enhance the experience for our applicants and also to streamline our onboarding and recruitment processes. To build our skills of the future, we've actually implemented an emerging leaders program to targeting our future leaders. So some of you in the room have already been through that program, and some of you will be tapping on the shoulder to enjoy that in the future. And on top of that, we've also kept enhancing our wellbeing program called Be Well. We've got feedback from you about how we can keep improving it, and we've now got over 50 partners providing discounts and services to support your physical, mental, lifestyle and financial health. So that's been really good to do. So, and just as we speak, each year I ask for feedback from you. Right at this moment, our employee engagement survey is live and open. We want your feedback. Please provide your feedback. Last time we got 60% participation rate, which is phenomenal for an engagement survey. But we want to try and improve on that this year. So please give us your feedback. Without that, we can't change. And we want to hear from you about how we can make Southern Cross Care even better, a better place to work. So please ensure you get around your colleagues and make sure they submit and provide us the feedback we require. If you want to know how to access that, it's on SurveyMonkey, and also there's reminders that myself and Helen Cutler will be sending out. So please just make sure you do that. The survey closes at the end of this month. Okay, so without further ado, the Compassion Star. So the Compassion Award is being the difference by working with compassion, a deep sense of empathy, concern and humanity towards others. Compassion and empathy are non-negotiables in this industry, and this year we have 4 amazing finalists. We had a lot of nominations, and we managed to narrow it down to 4. The first one, please welcome to the stage, is Chrissy Crispin from McCracken. So Chrissy's worked at McCracken since November 22. She's their palliative care champion and has excellent in dementia care. Her core strength is her compassion, and she demonstrates it in many ways to her residents, to the residents' families and friends, and to her fellow colleagues. In fact, she mentors a lot of her fellow staff. In our Be the Difference campaign, we talk about being the difference between a worker and a carer, and also being the difference between a staff member and a teammate. And Chrissy epitomises both of those. So well done, Chrissy. Thank you. She comes to work at the drop of a hat if short-staffed, or if a resident becomes palliative, even if it's at night, Chrissy will come in to work, which is wonderful. So well done. She's flexible, puts her hand up to anything, and she's loved by all her teammates and residents and their families. They're so lucky to work with such a caring nurse who truly models compassion in action. So great work, Chrissy. Thank you. The next finalist is Hari Shrestha from a PCW from Bucklands. So this is actually a great story of a career pathway. So Peter Ferg, wherever you are, yep, mate, we need to get onto this one. 4.5 years ago, Hari started as a student on placement at Southern Cross, and we managed to talk him into coming in and as a PCW, and he's progressed now to be a leader in the memory support unit at Bucklands. So well done, mate. Just fantastic. And as we all know, memory support units can be a challenging place to work, but Harry shows the way with oodles of empathy and compassion. He's loved by the residents and fellow teammates, and he goes above and beyond and even volunteers to assist the lifestyle staff so residents can join their activities, such as his devotion. His infectious approach helps his colleagues to respect, love and care for the residents and to be compassionate teammates to help each other. So well done, mate. That's great. Our next finalist is Jason Saxty, Wellness and Lifestyle Assistant, Onkaparinga Lodge. As you will see, Jason is extremely bright and bubbly. His infectious personality generates bucket loads of positive energy to all around him. He motivates people to be empathetic and do well. And that's a great trait to have, Jason. He listens without judgment, offers comfort without hesitation, and demonstrates patience even in the most challenging circumstances. During a recent aged care commission visit, an assessor made the time to note Jason's interaction with a resident, commenting on how respectfully he acknowledged their needs. So that's great work, mate. Well done. Thank you. Jason's humanity shines through, often through his small gestures, warm greetings, attention to detail, respect to each person's dignity. His presence fosters a sense of safety and belonging that is deeply felt throughout the Onkaparinga Lodge community. Great work, Jason. Thank you. And our last finalist is Sabrina de Cruz Porto Gonzalez, Wellness and Lifestyle Therapist, Oaklands Park. She's not here. That was a shame. Sabrina's superpower is making everyone around her feel special. She uses joy and compassion as therapeutic tools, and she brings smiles and happiness to all those around her. She goes above and beyond, even helping out on public holidays. A demonstration of her compassion and empathy was when she supported a grieving resident. She took the time to personalise the music. She used reminiscence therapy and a memory box and made all the difference. She gets to know residents really well and uses knowledge to transform weekly activities, bus trips and happy hours from simple into memory-lasting exercises. Her compassion is amazing. So well done to all the finalists. Congratulations. So the winner of our Compassion Award is Chrissy Crispin.
Wow, thank you. It's only little, don't worry. Okay, good afternoon, fellow Southern Cross workers. I'd like to thank my colleagues and residents at Southern Cross McCracken for the nomination. For nominating me for this award. To be nominated for an award shows that the extra time and care that you put into your job is appreciated and worthwhile, because working in aged care is not just a job, but gives you great pride and satisfaction in helping some of the most vulnerable in our care. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Michael. Well done to all the nominees and our winner, Chrissy. Congratulations. Another round of applause. Okay, now we're going to the Length of Service Awards, but this time we're going to the 15 years service. This is just outstanding stuff, and can't thank you guys enough for what you do. To do these awards, we'd like to call on the Associate Professor, Tim Toe, to the stage to present these 15-year service awards, as well as the 15-year service recipients. Please make your way to the side of the stage, and we will get underway with these. Already in action? Hello, Tim. Okay, our first one is Adele Letts. Yeah, I've given up on hold the applause, so just go for it. Ben Fairman. Yeah, bloody beauty. Yeah. I'm joining in. Carolyn Don't. Hello, Carolyn. Katerina Salati. Dorothy Coleman. Glenn Sellen. Well, excellent. He's doing next year's show. Harpinder Kaur. Ibrahim Yusuf. Jennifer Ford. Gillian Meyer. Excellent. That's the first half of our 15-year Length Service Awards. Give them a round of applause. I thank you, Tim, for doing your job beautifully and manfully. We'll now ask Jane Sluggard to come to the stage to present the rest of our 15-year Length Service Awards. Thank you very much, Jane. And our first recipient is Joanne Fulgrave. Joanne's not here. My apologies. Joseph Fafana. Tell you what, I want to dance with him on DJ George, I'll tell you. Cool. Kennedy Yoban. Not here? Oh. Lucky Dangle. Lucky. Well done, mate. Chin Sway. Rugiyatu Barry. Thank you. Sandra Richards. No? Okay. Victoria Jada? Yes, we do have Victoria. Bariba Amara. Bariba. Brought the fan club, well done. Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much, Janet. Cheers. Thank you for your service. Big hand, please. Thank you to Janet. And thanks and congratulations to all our 15-year length service people. Just outstanding service to Southern Cross Care. Now, we've actually made up some time, which is amazing, folks. So we're going to have a short break, about 10 minutes. Stretch your legs, mix and mingle, and then we'll come back shortly after that and continue with our awards. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if we could make our way back to our seats and our table. We will continue with tonight's proceedings. If you're out in the balcony or close by, just give them a bit of a whistle up. Oh, nice whistle. Very nice. Hello. All of a sudden I'm in an aviary. Yeah. What? On the balcony. Yeah, just give him a whistle. Thanks, mate. That's the way. Let's find our seats again. This won't take long. And you'll be up and on your feet and dancing with DJ George before you can blink. Nice, nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you forced it upon me. Everybody grab their left hand, just put it on the shoulder of the person next to you and just go, shh. Beautiful. Thank you very much and welcome back. Very good to be here at the Southern Stars Awards for 2025. We're going to rip right into it. We have now got the Rising Star Award. And to do that, we'd like to welcome Executive Finance, Transformation and Governance. She does a fair bit, Jing Fang, to make the announcement.
Thanks, team. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying the night so far. And I'll make it quick and easy. And the Rising Star Award is for staff who joined Southern Cross Care in this financial year and who proves that a few months can make a huge difference. And the 2025 Southern Rising Star Award finalists. First, we have Carol Mossman. Thank you, Carol. Carol is our incredible fundraising coordinator based at Peter Taylor House. Since Carol joined the Community Foundation, she has injected a completely new level of energy and a whole new barrel of creative ideas into our programs. She's not someone who just sits behind a desk. She is a natural connector with infectious smiles, as you can see. She pioneered regular visits to our aged care homes and our respite cottages, not only to genuinely engage with our diverse community, but also to make sure that our frontline staff are heard and supported. Carol's enthusiasm is infectious. It pulls in staff, donors, and residents, encouraging everyone to give back. Thank you, Carol. Carol has dramatically raised the Foundation's profile and the fundraising success through some great initiatives. For example, the corporate sponsorship program, the Foundation Day sausage sizzle, the Winter Warmer Days at Peter Taylor House. And let's not forget about the merch. I personally have bought quite a few pair of the famous Jolly socks from Carol, and I have been saving them to give it to my kids and my husband for Christmas. Thank you, Carol, for bringing so much fun, heart, and success to the Foundation team. Thank you. Our next finalist is Madeline Spry. She couldn't be here tonight, she's unwell. She is our massage therapist who joined us at the start of the year and quickly has become a familiar face across our Goa and Mount Barker sites. Outside of the clinic, Madeline is an outdoor person who enjoys hiking and surfing, and often with her 18-month-old border collie, Macy. Madeline says that working in an aged care has been far more interesting than she ever expected. She loves the sheer variety she gets to experience, treating every conversation with a client a real opportunity to truly understand their lives and make a difference. She consistently provides exceptional person-centered therapy, earning frequent praise from her tailored approach that brings significant improvements in clients' movement and pain management. She's also a true team player, often stepping up to cover leaves and making sure our customers, they don't miss on their less essential treatments. And showing her commitment to growing her skills, she told me that she recently completed her dry needling course and she's ready to provide even better care to our clients. Thanks, Madeline, whether if you're watching online, so great work. Thank you. Our next finalist is a registered nurse, and she is a huge asset to the Pearl Memory Support Wing. Let's meet Rajbi Kaur. Welcome, Rajbi. Thank you. Rajbi relocated from India to Darwin in 2023, and she quickly secured a role as a registered nurse at Pearl. Interestingly, she told me she absolutely loves the weather up there. She found it a great benefit because for her 2-year-old son to run around is much easier. You don't have to wrap him in, the big thick puffer jacket, etc. And also she told me that the added bonus for being at Pearl is the lack of traffic jams. So from her home to work is literally 5 minutes straight ride through. Rajbi is celebrated for her exemplary communication skills and what we can only describe as a sixth sense for resident needs. A family member shared that Rajbi is always keenly aware what's happening around her, regardless of what task she is carrying out. It's this extraordinary ability that allows her to attend to what residents need super efficiently, always with a calm, comforting manner that upholds their dignity. Rajbi is the definition of a great team player. Her colleagues value her not just for her kindness and patience, but for her mentorship, providing clear directions and guidance on time management and maintaining that critical person-centered care. She handles challenging behaviors with a calm demeanor, ensuring there is never an escalation. Rajbi, thank you for your incredible awareness, your calm leadership, and for being the embodiment of quality care. Thank you. Last but not least, we have our final finalist, Tracy Ann Archer. You can carry your drinks up here as well, that's okay. Tracy Ann joined us as a Health and Wellness Administration Assistant at Carmelite. During the last few months, she has been busy being involved in the Support at Home reform project. And she recently also stepped into the role of a clinic manager. Congratulations, Tracy Ann. Tracy has a very interesting background. I get to know through our conversations, actually from the welcome day. I bumped into her at a welcome day, and she's the one came to me and we had an interesting conversation. And I get to learn that Tracy Ann started in hospitality at the age of 13. And she is a chef by trade, a chef trained by none other than Maggie Beer. She spent 7 years leading huge teams as the executive chef at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, where she mastered the art of leadership and the importance of truly caring for the produce. This foundation in excellence shines through every day. Our clients consistently praise her for her patience, her friendliness, and the welcoming smile that they say that brightens their day. When I asked Tracy Ann whether she's enjoying her role, given it's such a big difference from what she used to do, she told me that she wakes up every morning feeling genuinely excited to go to work. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy Ann isn't just a pleasure to work with. She's an innovator. Her colleagues commend her for her courage, the courage to ask those difficult questions that ultimately lead to service improvement, demonstrating her deep commitment to our SCC value. Thank you, Tracy Ann, for bringing your passion and your incredible background to Southern Cross Care. Thank you. And congratulations to all the finalists. It's now my pleasure to announce that the 2025 Southern Rising Star Award goes to Carol Mossman. Thank you.
I should have prepared a speech. Well, that's a surprise. Thank you to everybody that supported the Community Foundation over the last 11 and a half months. Thank you for welcoming me into such an amazing organisation. It's certainly been a privilege and a pleasure. Thank you to my marketing team. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to get some of the ideas out to you guys. And I definitely wouldn't have been able to get some of the work done without them. So thank you to those guys. Thank you to the board for listening to all of my crazy ideas and thinking about them, which is great. So thank you. Thank you so much for your support.
I forgot to give you a
Thank you. Thank you. I'm shaking. Thank you. That's a surprise.
Thank you to Jing. Give a big hand to all the nominees and our winner, Carol. Congratulations. We're now on to the Healthy Ageing Star, which will be announced by Esther Westra. And if Esther can come onto the stage to do exactly that, that'd be great. Oh, she is.
All right, Healthy Ageing Star. This year's Healthy Ageing nominees again shine in their commitment to support people to live well, not only physically but also socially and emotionally. It's such important work. And so for outstanding achievement in the Healthy Ageing Outcomes, the 2025 finalists are Abby Jones, accredited exercise physiologist, the Pines Health and Fitness Centre. Abby is known as being friendly, helpful and welcoming. She creates genuine connections with clients. Abby is a quiet achiever who knows how to bring teams together to achieve something great. As an example, what a great event the City to Bay was this year. Abby's nominations were made by clients with feedback showing the significant impact in helping them to remain active and maintain a good quality of life. Fun fact, Abby is a weightlifter and she inspires clients. And we know this because the nominations, one client said that their ability to lift heavier weights and build strength was down to 2 words from Abby: be brave. What great motivation. Thanks, Abby. Elise Carnival from Wellness and Lifestyle Coordinator, Sandpiper Lodge Residential Care. Elise started with us as a personal care worker and has since taken on all sorts of roles to support Sandpiper. She's been an allied health assistant, a lifestyle assistant, and now she's a lifestyle coordinator. What makes her great is she knows every resident and is an integral part of the home. She's known as being kind, proactive, and highly organised. She brings a creative flair and a deep dedication to her role. People know Elise as the Tai Chi lady, which is much enjoyed by all. Okay, our next finalist is McNamara. We've already seen him up tonight. He's been with us for 15 years. So Mariba is a health and wellness promoter at Bucklands Residential Care, and he's known as being bubbly, bright, caring and enthusiastic. He brings laughter and joy. His contribution is highly valued by the residents and staff at Bucklands. He truly cares about people. He's been seen to sit down and play a game with residents after his shift is over, and residents appreciate his friendly, open manner. He goes above and beyond to adapt exercise, offer personalised help and motivate residents. Mariba helps residents to overcome their fears, build strength and maintain independence. So thanks, Mariba. Our next finalist is Olivia Nedelkos, Adelaide Health and Therapy Lead at Carmelite Health and Fitness Centre. So Olivia's professionalism is second to none. She's very capable at what she does, and she's a wonderful ambassador for healthy ageing. Olivia is all action. Her drive and determination is outstanding. It's not just action though. Olivia makes people feel at ease. She's welcoming, compassionate and a good listener. A carer of one of Olivia's clients said that she's been a dedicated supporter throughout the client's journey with dementia and continues to engage them, not only engage them, but also extend their independence and quality of life. So it's really special work. Thank you, Olivia. And our final finalist is Paul O'Brien, physiotherapist, McCracken Views Residential Care. So Paul lives and breathes active ageing, and he likes to see everyone succeed and works to help all, both staff and residents. Nothing is too hard. He's caring and compassionate. Paul goes above and beyond and is known for his excellent skills as a physio. He's dedicated to do what he can to keep people on their feet and out of hospital. So important. So it's not just limited to keeping people walking in the home. He's also up for a challenge, helping people walk out in the community with a wheelchair behind them just to get them out and about and moving and engaging. So really great work. Thank you, Paul. So congratulations. Congratulations to all the finalists. The 2025 Healthy Ageing Star Award goes to Abby Jones.
Thank you, everyone. Honestly, this is such a big surprise. Even just to be nominated was a massive surprise for me, so I'm feeling super grateful at the moment. I certainly wouldn't be able to do this without the team at the Pines Health and Fitness, so massive shout out to them. They are a wonderful bunch of people that certainly make a difference in our clients' lives every day. And they create a great sense of community, which is something super special and something I feel really lucky to be a part of. Also want to thank our program manager, Sally, for all her work in keeping our clinics running to the highest standard possible. But personally, I want to thank her for being my biggest support and for believing in me, even when I don't believe in myself sometimes. So thank you very much. And thanks for the award.
Congratulations to all our nominees, and to Abby, congratulations. Abby, is your mum Sandy and dad Craig? Yeah, I know her mum and dad. I know a lot of people's mums and dads these days. Actually, her mum was in our wedding, my first wedding anyway. Actually, I've only had the one. She's still there. She's still, she won't leave. Unbelievable. 36 years. It'll get back. Yeah, exactly. She knows. Fantastic stuff, and congratulations to all our nominees and winners there. And thank you to Esther once again for presenting that. But we would now like to get on with the 20-year Length of Service Awards. Amazing service indeed, incredible stuff. But we're going to have our Deputy Chair, Brian Hillier, to the stage, please. Thank you, Brian. And yes, make all the noise you like for these fantastic people. Our first 20-year Length of Service Award goes to Charles Summit. Crowd surfing. Faith Adim. Irene Santalin. Kim Weeks. Leanne Elliott. Leanne Johnson. Lynn Terode. I didn't know you played T20 cricket, Lynn. Unreal. Another round of applause for our 20-year services. That's amazing. Fantastic stuff, guys. If you could stay for a moment, Brian, we've got a special 25 years of service, so quite amazing. There's only the one of them, very special one. For 25 years, will you please make welcome to the stage Sarah Callanan. Hello, Sarah. Outstanding. Look, she must have started when she was 5. And thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate it. Now for the Southern Stars Award that recognises selfless service, can we please have Chris Balogi back to present the Carol Day Award for the volunteers. Thank you.
He said back, but I haven't been here yet, so that's okay. Don't worry, it's that mad English IT guy, but we'll get straight to the point tonight. So I'm really lucky to have on stage Lauren, who was introduced to you earlier, the daughter of Carol Day. And as you may remember last year, this award was renamed in honour of Carol, who spent 10 years had 10 years service with Southern Cross Care. She assisted with the volunteers and actually was instigator of the Care Car programme. So it's a great honour that we have Lauren here tonight to help present the award. And as Michael touched on earlier, you know, the volunteers play an amazing part of our organisation. The compassion and the dedication that they give is incredible. Just meeting with the volunteers, knowing that they give up their time tirelessly, and some of them working very long hours, not paid of course, is absolute dedication to what they do, and unbelievable, I have to say. It's an amazing stories tonight, so I'll stop waffling on and we'll get straight into it. So the finalists for the 2025 Carol Day Award are, and the first one is Barbara Produco. I'll ask her to come up on stage, Barbara. or Barb's as she's locally known. Now, Barb, she runs the cafe at Bellevue Court. And I have to say, I was blown away when she talked me through her whole day. She's there early in the morning getting the cafe ready, getting things ready for everybody, 5 days a week now. Barb is there. She has her regular customers. She knows what they want. I'm blown away with the service that people get at Bellevue Court. Thank you very much, Barb. Amazing. She knows most of the residents by name and families as well, and she definitely has become a true cornerstone of Bellevue Court. Everybody knows her when they walk in, everybody says hello to her, an amazing part of the organisation. Thank you for all your efforts at the Bellevue Court, Barb. So the next finalist is David Edwards. If you'd like to come up, David. Now, unfortunately, David is missing a couple of companions tonight by the name of Lucifer and Swagger. Now, for those of you that don't know David, and I'm sure most of you don't know David, he has two lovely dogs that he takes to site with him to meet residents on the site. And I have to say, I'm sorry also that Lucifer cannot be here tonight because it's Lucifer's birthday. And Lucifer is 5 years old. 5 years old, so happy birthday, Lucifer. I'll save you a piece of cake for later. Oh, by the way, he's got cards if you want to, for the dogs, okay? So all of David's nominations actually came from residents, which is wonderful to hear, showing their appreciation and how much they look forward to seeing him. He knows for sure that some of the residents don't want to miss him, so he makes sure he calls in on those residents, and of course spends some very valuable time. I've got a dog as well. You can take that along next time, David, if you like. He's not very well behaved, though. Sorry about that. All right, let's move on to the third finalist, Joan White from Mount Carmel Residential Care. So Joan is so passionate and dedicated to what she does at Mount Carmel. 23 years plus she's been coming in. She tells me, one of the residents said to her, Joan, why don't they pay you? You know, so she says, I don't need pay, I just want your hugs. And that's what she gets. She has 84 friends, in her own words, at Mount Carmel. And her day starts very early. She gets up early and she's in there by 8 o'clock getting the hair salon ready. She gets on the lolly trolley, which I did ask her to bring tonight, but I'm afraid it didn't make it. Takes the lolly trolley around, and then in the afternoon she's back at the hairdresser's helping with the hair. Unfortunately, I missed the hair appointment, so you had to get me like this today. Sorry about that, Mark. All right, so thanks, Joan, for that. Amazing inspiration to everybody, especially at Mount Carmel Residential Care. So the next finalist, I actually don't think she's here tonight, by the name of Melissa Wright. And Melissa is from Carmelite Residential Care. So one of the great things that Melissa takes part in is the bingo, and it's become very, very successful. And I had a lot of bingo calls for you tonight, but don't worry, I won't go through them. The residents have all said how much they enjoy spending time with her. She listens and she has a lot of patience. I have to say, meeting her was an incredible story of the way she interacts with residents and how much they love having her on site. They look forward to her word game. She sets them a word game every day and they come in with a couple of words. And another resident quoted, "She spends a fair amount of time with me and we discuss many things that make me laugh, and I look forward to seeing her every week." Congratulations. So the next finalist is Pauline Turbot from McCracken Views, who unfortunately is also unable to attend. I believe that she had some family arriving this evening, so unfortunately she couldn't make it. She takes part in activities within the site to stimulate mind, laughter and happiness, and everyone looks forward to her games that she plays with them at site, and they respond listening with patience and calmly with her interaction with everybody at the site. And another, sorry, I've gotten confused here. Again, she organises quizzes on site each week and has a lot of fun at food time. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm told she has that pleasure with everybody. Nice. We'll move on to the final finalist, Sharon Altersey. Sharon is here tonight. She's from Oaklands Park Residential Care. Sharon has been described as a resident, by a resident, sorry, not as a resident. She's been described, not a resident yet, it's okay. Not yet, it's all right. Don't worry. She has been described by a resident as their favourite sister. Apparently, she also has got some good footy tips, but I'm afraid I can't make a joke on that because I know nothing about footy. I'm an English man who doesn't have any idea. Sorry. But anyway, don't know much about cricket either, for that matter. But anyway, she encourages everyone to join in activities, spreading smiles, laughter to everyone, and she is known as the sunshine in the house. Ooh. That's to live up to. All right. So congratulations to all the finalists. I'm actually going to hand over now to Lauren, who's going to do the presentation. She's going to open it for you. Go, Lauren. Read out.
Last time I had to do an MC or present an award was for formal last year, so this is so much better if I'm being so honest. Less fancy dresses. I did not just rip the envelope. Guys, I'm trying to get into the film industry. This is not working for me. All right. Barbara Procudo.
Thank you, Southern Cross Bellevue Court. Thank you very much, all of you. That's all.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Lauren. Congratulations to all our nominees, and well done to Barbara once again on winning that award. Put your hands together for all of them. Thank you to Chris. Yes, it was your first time, but this is this man's second time, so I can welcome him back. Will you please welcome Michael Rasheed. He's Executive People and Culture, but he's going to announce the winner of the Leadership Star.
Okay, thank you, Tim. This award is dear to me. We play a lot of significant expectations on all leaders. As we mentioned earlier, the industry is in a state of flux with constant change and challenges, and it's through these times, through adversity, when the true leaders, they really, really stand out. And that's exactly what we've got tonight. We've got 5 outstanding and wonderful finalists for the award. The Leadership Award for leaders who make a difference by creating an environment where people can thrive. The finalists for the 2025 Leadership Awards are Gemma Turner, Home Care Community Hub Manager, Home Care Darwin. Unfortunately, Gemma can't be here tonight. She's actually on leave, touring somewhere. But I wanted to just give a bit of insight on Gemma. Gemma commenced about 18 months ago in Darwin, and she commenced as a senior RN, supporting the hub manager at the time. The Darwin home care team needed a little bit of love, needed some love. She was courageous enough to provide some feedback about the current state of play in the Darwin office, and then ultimately proceeded to be the key person in building up the culture and morale to the point of preventing staff from leaving. And as we know in Darwin, it's very, very hard to replace staff. So that was an amazing effort and it was really good, really great work. She's shown great leadership through challenging times and has quickly built a strong rapport with their staff and trust. And their staff at university love her. She's very calm. She's a change agent. She promotes collaboration and creates an environment for staff to thrive. So well done, Gemma. Unfortunately, she can't be here tonight. So well done. Our next finalist is Helen Lawton-French, Retirement Living Manager, Glen Woodley Estate. Helen's a Riverland girl. She hails from Renmark. Is that right? I'm also told she's an exceptional water skier. Oh, well, you know, rumour has it. Helen's another real success story, given last year she was the Rising Star winner. It's amazing that she's progressed from that now to being one of our leading managers in the organisation as well. So well done to Helen. Helen started at Glen Woodley 2 years ago. The staff and residents were in need of some love. What Helen did was she set about getting some feedback, which is really important. And over the time, she's significantly increased the social engagement for residents, often running events with guest speakers, concerts and monthly birthday parties. But no water skiing at this point, I'm told, no. Helen's strength in leadership, she's a good listener, she's proactive approach to problem solving, she's collaborative, empathic, addresses issues and displays courage. She's a very friendly and welcoming approach to above, and she's an exceptional communicator, which is outstanding. So well done, thank you. The next finalist is Wee Wee Voo. Residential Services Manager, Lords Valley Lodge Residential Care. Wee Wee has also been another success story. She's one of our succession plan stories. She's worked across a number of roles in Southern Cross, including a short-term backfill of RSM, but recently has finally broken into an extended run as an RSM, and boy, she made that a success. Well done, Wee Wee. She is compassionate and understanding to all staff. She's genuinely caring for their well-being. She regularly acknowledges individual and team efforts, which boosts morale and motivates staff, very important pieces. She leads by example in demonstrating compassion and professionalism. We had, unfortunately, a tragic passing of one of Lords Valley and Southern Cross Care's Love team members recently. We offered her support to the staff by in person greeting all the staff in each shift, just to check in on them to make sure they're okay. And they're supported and not alone. And that's an outstanding effort, so thank you, Wee Wee. I've been to Lord Bally's a couple of times recently, and some of the feedback I've got for some of the staff there has been amazing. I even had a resident family member come up to me and wanted to make sure that I understood and knew the positive approach and the great work Wee Wee's done. So fantastic, Wee Wee, thank you very much. The next finalist is Julie Anderson, Residential Service Manager. I wonder where she's from. I think she's Bucklands. When we talk about leading through adversity, we might as well just grab Julie's photo and put it right next to it. As many of you would know, Bucklands has well and truly had their fair share of personal tragedies over the recent years, and Julie's been there throughout. Through that time, she's displayed both strength and vulnerability, and from the grief has built a wonderful team bond and culture. We can't understate this. It's been amazing. It takes true values-based leadership and to build and maintain morale through that adversity. She's a personable leader, builds strong relationships, listens, addresses issues promptly and fairly, and ensures she recognises her staff's hard work with small celebrations to remind everyone their contributions matter. That's Julie. I got it right? Yeah, beautiful. She knows her staff and residents well and empowers her staff to work together to achieve a common goal. Great work, Julie. Well done. And our final finalist is someone who's very shy. That's Nita Narula, Residential Service Manager, JP2 and Labrina Village. I was talking to Nita at the bar before, and I think she needed a drink, but she wasn't quite game to have one. When Nita was advised about her selection as a finalist, Nita felt embarrassed, as she believed that it's not about her, it's about her team. And that speaks wonders of the sort of person Nita is. She's a value-based and compassionate leader who leads by example. She strongly advocates for both the residents and staff, and she drives high standards which translate to high expectations of her team to ensure they are aligned with the residents' needs. There are many challenges of leading two sites, but Nita has met them head on. She's not afraid to make decisions. She addresses poor behaviour and is constantly working on building capability within her teams. In fact, currently she's actively working on getting to know her staff even better so that she can understand what makes them flourish so she can create an environment to enable that to happen. So well done, Nita. Great work. And the winner of the Leadership Star for this year is Julie Anderson.
Thank you for the nominations and thank you so much for this award, especially being up against such tough competition. So congratulations to all of us. Thank you to Peter Taylor House, who provides support and guidance when needed. I feel very lucky to work at Bucklands. We have such a strong and skillful team. They're amazing leaders in their own rights and make my own job easier. We have tough days, we support each other, we work it out, and we have plenty of laughs along the way. I'm grateful to all of you, and I'll treasure this. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again to all our nominees and the very popular Julie Anderson win. Well done. Fantastic. Yes, I'm picking that up. I am. Fantastic. Well done. Thoroughly deserved. Thank you to Michael. Done a great job tonight. I'd now like to invite our Southern Cross Care CEO, Mr. David Moran. He's going to come back up here and do the final Length of Service Awards, followed by the Brendan Bowler Cup. Thank you, David.
Thanks, Tim. We had the riot police on standby in case Julie didn't win it. I was getting pretty worried there, I must admit. Goodness gracious, she brought her team. So anyway, obviously we want to give special recognition now to people who have provided an exceptional length of service to our community, and we've had some really long ones in the past that have even exceeded these years, so it's an older organisation that has this. So Debbie Weng. So Debbie Weng is currently the Administration Coordinator at Bucklands. From Bucklands, again. From Julie's team. Come and take your place on stage. So you've devoted 30 years to our community. She started her career across the road in the Pines, but not the Pines as you've seen it, the old cream brick Pines built in 1978, the big old Pines. In the nursing home, she worked in reception first, is that right? Moved into payroll and accounts. From across the road, she watched the historical Bucklands mansions. You saw how stunning it was. It used to be the Boral headquarters. And it was transformed from that into a beautiful aged care home that it is today. Deb couldn't wait to be part of the Bucklands community. She was waiting for Julie to come 20 years later and moved across the road as soon as the home opened 21 years. Is that 21 years ago? I remember when it was built, I was at another organisation. It's like yesterday. So, and continuing to do work in accounts and payroll. So you're probably buried away upstairs, are you? Or you? Yeah. Yeah, upstairs. I know where you hide. So, nowadays, Deb manages the Bucklands Community's administration team needs. She says her team works very efficiently and accurately, as you have to at Bucklands because it's big. It's a big place. She also manages the behind-the-scenes work effortlessly and knows where to find everything and everyone at all times, and that can be really hard, particularly at Bucklands. And she does provide support wherever needed, and is always happy to sit down and explain things to residents and families to help them feel informed and cared for, which is why it's such a great home. She keeps the Bucklands wheels turning, and is always ahead of the game, including with all the tasks that come along with a new admission, making life easier for everyone in the community. I'd like to thank you, Deb, for the many years of service, for your wonderful contributions. She's a bit shy, she doesn't want to say a few words. You sure you don't want to?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well done, Deb. Thank you. We also have some people who have reached outstanding lengths of service milestones, but were not able to make it here tonight. So we've got 2 enrolled nurses, Jennifer Hill at West Beach Residential Care and Kerry Selby at Oaklands Lodge Residential Care, both reaching the 30 years. It's a long time. We have Viv Whitwell, admin and clinical registered nurse at West Beach Residential Care, achieved 35 years of service. I think she nursed my older sister in the late 60s and 70s, so she's been around a while too. So she's 35 years at Southern Cross Care. Would you please give them all a big round of applause to thank them for their dedication and helping our residents to be better for life. Now we're on to a real big one. The prestigious Brendan Bowler Cup. We've got the racetrack, looks a bit like the Melbourne Cup, but we're in Adelaide. And so where's Sue? So Sue, you've got to come up and stand here while I read things out if you want to. So this Perpetual Cup is named after the late Brendan Bowler, Sue's husband, who served as our chair for 23 years, and he was on the board for even longer than that. And this year we're very lucky to have Sue here to help us present the cup. You'll have to stand there for a while or I'll read things out. So anyway, this is our version, Tim, of the Thomas Seymour Hill Cup, right? So it's gold and it's big. So we love it, and we do love recognising, and Brendan was all about it. Brendan used to love these events too. There's nothing better. He did, he really liked it. So to become a finalist for the Brendan Bowler Cup is a great achievement. With so many teams across our community who do such wonderful work. So it's always a challenge to narrow down the list of finalists because you're all truly special teams. When I read out the finalists, a bit of discipline here, I want one person from each team to join me on stage. Then when I announce the winner, everyone from that team can come up, providing the stage doesn't collapse. So the Brendan Bowler Cup finalists are teams who make a difference by working together towards a common goal, which is obviously our Better for Life vision. So the finalists for 2025 are Bucklands Residential Care. One person can come up. So I'll just read a bit about Bucklands, just in case we don't know. Who's coming up? Who's that? Okay. The Compassionate Bucklands Residential Care team is praised by residents and families for professional, respectful and collaborative care. Staff across all areas go above and beyond to meet individual needs and enhance wellbeing. The team has a great understanding that small acts of compassion create a high quality of life, and their dedication to ongoing training, especially in palliative care, ensures residents feel valued and supported across all areas of wellbeing. I saw that my cousin was in there for a few months 2 years ago and passed away, so I saw that, or a year ago. The team consistently exceeds care standards for which residents and families often express gratitude, saying, we've landed in the right place and we're so grateful. And I think we've got Monica here. Is that hi, Monica? Yes, yeah, that's good. Great representative, Monica. Now, next are the wonderful, wonderful Pearl-supported care. Jan, come on down. So the Pearl-supported care team is united by a shared passion for compassionate, person-centred care. They consistently go above and beyond to make residents feel they're not living in a workplace, but that staff are working in their home. The team excels through strong collaboration and clear communication, thanks to this woman here, building a trusted and caring presence in the community. Their positive culture helps to manage complex situations by encouraging resilience and teamwork. Above all, the team has demonstrated a real commitment to high standards of care and outstanding resident satisfaction, which was evident in the high number of nominations the team received from residents and family members. And in Darwin, which is a small town, Pearl is seen as the creme de la creme of the homes. It really is. So well done, Pearl. The next one is the Health and Fitness Centre of Philip Kennedy Centre. So the Philip Kennedy Centre Health and Fitness Centre. The dedication of this health and fitness team to providing expert, individualised allied health services has been recognised this year through a number of nominations from clients. Staff keep clients consistently engaged and supported through humour, Support Adelaide Way, social connection and goals-based care plans so they can achieve their goals and have the highest quality of life while remaining independent at home. The team also provides proactive care that helps clients prepare for surgery, as well as supporting a smooth road to recovery. Clients praise the team's attentiveness, professionalism, I was going to say attractiveness, well that's true too, isn't it? And genuine care, which fosters a welcoming, family-like community. Well done, PKC Health and Fitness Centre. Last but certainly not least, the Pines Cottage Dementia Respite Service. You got someone from there? So the Pines Dementia Cottage Respite team is a universally described, welcome, caring, collaborative and resilient by clients and families. Despite staffing challenges and changes and transitions, the team operates with unity to offer a safe, home-like environment for clients of stimulating daily activities to support each client's independence. Staff not only deliver quality care, but also build deep, meaningful connections, giving families vital respite and peace of mind while helping clients to live at home for longer. It's an absolutely valuable service in the community. The team's commitment to person-centred care ensures every client feels valued, heard and respected. So well done to the Pines Dementia Respite Cottage. So, I'm going to open it, and you're going to, can you pick that up? Can you hold it? Is it too heavy? So, drum roll. The winner is, I hate it when TV shows do this, so I'm doing it. Pearl Supported Care. The Pearl Supported Care team can come up on stage. Well done. Going to say a few words?
I think I have a little speech in here somewhere, just in case. Thank you so much, everybody. It's a great honour to actually receive the award, as we all know. And I thank Southern Cross Care, David, our CEO, and our board for giving me the opportunity and privilege of taking on the leadership role at Pearl 8 years ago. On behalf of our team, we are so excited to be this year's recipient of the Brendan Bowler Cup. I would also like to acknowledge the other finalists. It's tough competition, that is for sure. Specifically, I would like to thank Prakriti and Ria, who lead our clinical teams, along with Renuka. They are always striving for excellence. The residents are at their very heart. And we always say at Pearl, and I'm sure you all do as well, it's all about heart in what we do. Thank you to our families as well, because it really does take a lot from our families as well. So our husbands, our girlfriends, everybody that actually supports our team is so important to make us who we are. So without their support, we couldn't do what we do. I'd like to also thank Lejo, Ram, Wayne, Esther, Akshay. Thank you to all the specialists also who support us. We could not do what we do up in Darwin. It's so far away. And when we get an accreditation visit, knocking on our door, we have a team of specialists in the background who all of a sudden have everything in the folder ready for us to go with all the answers. So I'm so very, very proud to be a part of Southern Cross Care. Our staff, they are the backbone of what we do. So thank you once again. It's my privilege to lead such a wonderful team, and they are the wind beneath our wings. Thank you.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah.
I just wanted to say one more thing. Prakriti, who's our care manager, has made extra room in her bag just so that she could take the cup home.
Yeah, just don't put it in overhead luggage, okay? Don't do that. Hey, congratulations, guys. Well done. We'll have a beautiful photo down there with Anna and bring the cup. Definitely take the cup. But you're responsible now from now. All right, yes, there it is. Congratulations, guys. Well done. And thank you, Sue, for being able to present the cup. Really do appreciate it. Give Sue Bowler one more hand too. That's outstanding. Thank you, David. That brings us to the end of the formalities. Just wanted to thank a few people. Firstly, to the Morpheville staff and everybody that's been putting in tonight. Thank you very much. I thought they were outstanding. Hope you enjoyed your meals. To our audio-visual crew, thank you very much at the back of the room. Our photos with Anna and film with Lyndall, thank you very much, guys. Well done. And to Eleni and her team for putting this together, outstanding. Well done. We avoided traffic delays, late flights. The challenges that were in the room tonight typically met with Southern Cross Care values. So congratulations for that. David, you're hanging around. Would you like to say something else? All right, let's bring the CEO back one more time. He's allowed to.
Thanks, Timmy. It's a very quick one. And last but not least, I would like to thank our MC for the night, Tim. And I hope your successful performance is reflected in the results of 2026 Port Adelaide's results. But thank you very much for coming and doing an amazing job. And stage managing, we had a bit of a delay, so you handled that really well. So we've got a little gift for Tim, haven't we? So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. For those travelling home on a bus, they'll be leaving at 9 p.m. from downstairs for one of the buses. But thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks very much, guys. You've been a great audience, very disciplined. DJ George takes over from here. And if you do have any complaints, please see somebody else. Thank you.